Hey, welcome to this video. So I'm going to show you what I've been working on in GitKraken. First of all, let me change this to branch. We've been working in multiple branches and merging them all into one thing so we could actually, so we can keep things organized, but more on that later. We go into my Visual Code Studio. As you can see, we have the code from the welcome branch. It shows like developer, it gives me a hello message, and then anything that you see /033 and then all that is color, and then it shows you that it's booting up. The code actually makes it so that way it like pauses for a second and does like ... and resets. It's really nice, and this will actually be a very good way to show what I did wrong here. So I accidentally merged my beta test dev into my welcome branch. Really quickly had to change that, pretty simple, and then I fixed it. And normally what you just hit that, and then to push it up to the cloud, basically all you gotta do is come up here and hit push, right? And I'm not logged in right now, so I actually have to go use a different program. But yeah, so now that I have that all set up, all I had to do was push it up, and it's like in the cloud, and you can hit pull. Basically, this is my weather portion of it, my weather branch. So basically, it gives me a range of weathers, and then like the miles per hour that's needed, the temperatures, and it has all this stuff. It chooses it randomly, given a set amount of numbers, and then if it falls between those ranges, it'll give me that specific thing. So icy and snowy, it'll tell me to go 35 miles per hour, and then the early is dependent on the weather and temperature, so as you can see there. And then, yeah, when it's good, it tells me the temperature, what the weather condition is, the status of the vehicle, and the recommended driving speed. And then, of course, there's always time and some other stuff. If you want to go to my gasoline branch, this one tells you how much gas you're at, and then when within a certain percent, it will find one of these, and then it chooses a bunch of like random pricing, random distance, random snack, and random slushy, if it has it or not. And then essentially what it does is it chooses what is the closest and cheapest as it can get, right? And then, yeah, so right there, find best gas with expanding radius, which is nice. I give it a radius that I would like to search for. And then also, as you go down, you get all this. But yeah, and then when you hit down here, you get calculate that all, and then, yeah, pretty much the same principles as the weather branch. Here in a second, 85, drive, it says drive safe. 39, let me get that one here really quickly where it's low enough. All right, yeah, there we go. So yeah, 24.4% when it's below a quarter tank. It told me that I should go to Shell for $2.70 a gallon. It's a mile away, has snacks, no slushies, and I should wake up 7 minutes early to get gas. And once we finished with all our individual segments and merged them into beta test dev, we made sure they all worked together and that there were no conflicting pieces of code. And then from there, all we did was merge them into the main branch. Pretty simple, in my opinion. I think anyone can do this pretty easily. I used Oracle Virtual blocks to actually access my GitKraken because it wasn't working on the main portion of the PC. But yeah, basically after all that, this is what we had to show for it. And I'm going to pull everything down because I forgot to change that after I accidentally had that merge conflict earlier. But yeah, that's all.